Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our webinar today. Let us have a moment of silence as we ask for God's blessings. Let us direct our eyes to our screen for our prayer to be followed by the national anthem.
A prayer for our earth. All-powerful God, you are present in the whole universe and in the smallest of your creatures. You embrace with your tenderness all that exists. Pour out upon us the power of your love, that we may protect life and beauty. Fill us with peace, that we may live as brothers and sisters, harming no one. O God of the poor, help us to rescue the abandoned and forgotten of this earth, so precious in your eyes. Bring healing to our lives, that we may protect the world and not prey on it, that we may sow beauty, not pollution and destruction. Touch the hearts of those who look only for gain at the expense of the poor and the earth. Teach us to discover the worth of each thing, to be filled with awe and contemplation, to recognize that we are profoundly united with every creature as we journey towards your infinite light. We thank you for being with us each day. Encourage us, we pray, in our struggle for justice, love, and peace.
Alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting. Sa manlulupin, di ka masisingil. Sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo bagaw. Ay ginatang tulang awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang hindi maghihingi. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta. Buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya ng pagkay mga akin. Ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Food is not rational. Food is culture, habit, craving, and identity. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. My name is Lovely Jameson Burbano from Bachelor of Special Needs Education 3A, and I am your host for today. Today, we are celebrating Filipino Food Month with the theme, Iba't-ibang Luto, Pinoy ang Puso. Indeed, it is a great time for us to appreciate and embrace the beauty and distinctive characteristics of our Filipino cuisines. What makes our food unique from the others? Of course, it offers distinctive aromas, flavors, and colors. We can easily tell apart Filipino food from other cuisines due to its color and the manner it is served to. Its distinctive colors, aroma, and flavors result in a full sensory experience with each bite. This afternoon will be a mouth-watering sense satisfaction as we learn more about our foods here in the Philippines and also the culture embedded to it. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. If you have questions during the presentation, please type them in our comment box and I'll bring them up in the presentation, and we will also have time for the questions at the end. At this juncture, let us hear a welcoming remarks from Engineer Russell De La Torre, PhD of Master's Technology.
Thank you, Center of External Affairs, headed by Director Roderick Samonte, for organizing this relevant and meaningful undertaking. To our resource speaker, faculty and staff, dear students and participants of this webinar entitled Iba't-ibang Luto, Pinoy ang Puso, a pleasant and healthy good afternoon. This month, we celebrate the Filipino Food Month, a celebration that aims to appreciate, preserve, promote, and ensure transmission of the vast Filipino culinary traditions and treasures to future generations and support the various industries, the farmers, and the agri communities. If there's something that Filipino or Filipinos are known for, it is their appetite for eating and their strong family bonds. So Filipino food is simple to cook and always a pleasure to serve and eat. So the blend of flavor and texture makes them stand out. Also, the warmth extended to family and friends motivate Filipinos to cook with love. Filipino families are fond of having a mix of various dishes in one dining table, and that reflects the hospitality of the Filipinos and the culture of close family ties. When we eat in the Philippines, we are always together. So with this, may each participant learns a lot from this webinar and share what they learn with others, as Filipino food reflects the culture of our being Filipinos. So once again, thank you at isang masagana at masustansyang hapon sa lahat. Maraming salamat.
For that very meaningful message. Without further ado, let us introduce our resource speaker for today. She is a graduate of BSIT major in Food Trades Technology in the year 2003 at Hilado Memorial State College. In the same school, she took up Masters of Technology Management in the year 2017. And now, from 2020 until the present, she is a PhD of the same course, Technology Management, at the same school, Hilado Memorial State College. She served in 9 years as BSIT Food Trades Instructor at Hilado Memorial State College and served also as the Kamsi Cafeteria Canteen Manager. Here are the seminars she attended: the training workshop on writing publishable year 2021, qualitative research in 2021, food safety in the food service industry in the same year, with the theme enriching capability of faculty and personnel on community engagement and project development cycle in year 2022, seminar workshop on scientific writing of proposal to publication in year 2019, have her NC2 for cookery in year 2019 and food and beverage NC2 in 2015. She also attended other related seminars. Let us welcome no other than our resource speaker for today, Ms. Jonah A. Tarrosa. Let us give her a round of applause.
Thank you so much, Miss Lovely, for the wonderful introduction. Okay, so without further ado, yes, I'm going to discuss to you now, or I'm going to render some of the ideas, and also I will share some thoughts and and this serves also as an inspiration. So why kahit iba't-ibang luto, still we have this puso as Pinoy. Okay? So without further ado, so I will present now my sorry, I didn't ano pa. Share screen ko pa kali. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So am I audible now? So my screen is now presenting. Okay, so kita na sa tanan. Okay. So Filipino Food Month or Buwan ng Kalutong Pilipino with the theme of Iba't-ibang luto, Pinoy ang puso. Okay, so we have seen here different foods. Okay, so miskan ando ka lain-lain nga mga luto, we still have the time to eat with our family, and also this is the most wonderful time as Filipinos to dine with us, with our nephews, lolos, and grandmas. And this is our highlight, okay, of our gatherings. Wait, let's wait. Okay, nagahang. Okay. So Filipino cuisine is influenced by many cultures, mainly Malay, Spanish, and Chinese culture, yes. More recently, influences from the United States, Germany, and Japan have made their way into Filipino cooking. Okay, so we have many influences or influencers. Okay, Spain's culture is one of the most influential on food in the Philippines, with around 80% of the food cooked having its root in Spain. Spanish had control of the Philippines from 1571 up to 1898. And also, American influences, not as notable as Spain's, came about with the end of World War II. Stripping away these alien influences to find the truly native Filipino cuisine is a difficult and probably pointless task because we have this Pinoy na puso. Okay, even though no na grabe ang mga influences, still the culture intact and also the culture still loved, and no one, okay, can replace the heart of the Filipino. Okay. Wait. Okay, for the geography of the Philippine cooking or Filipino cooking, we have several islands. Yes, we have several islands, and those islands we have also specialty in our locals. Just like in Bacolod, so we have our here in Negros, we are known with our sweets. Okay, so number one there is the Napoleones and also the piaya, and we are lucky because we are having this tropical climate and we are humid country. Okay, so we're the world view only Christian nation in Asia. As Filipinos and also a residents of the Philippines, we are a 90% Roman Catholic. Okay, even though we have Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism influence some aspects of belief. And remember always these beliefs also varies also the way of preparing the food, because according to their belief, for example, some of the religion, okay, so they are not they are not allowed to eat blood. Okay, still we have to respect that. Okay, since still the Philippines has 90% Roman Catholic, okay, so everything and anything in pig, okay, ginakaon naton. Okay, so even ang bulguro kung pwede pala no maluto naton pwede. Okay, so and then what's next is nagalag. Okay, so the staple food in some areas is rice. So whereas in others it may be cassava. Although at every Filipino meal rice is available. Even though the Filipinos have been eating rice for more than 2,000 years, you do not have to like rice to eat and enjoy some of the best Philippine dishes. Yes, Tano, as Filipinos, our staple food here is rice. Okay? So sadya pag ginaya sa aton, biskan kaon kita rice, okay? So ginasudan nato pagit pansit. Okay? So we cannot do away from carbo. Okay? So percentage of our food intake na ginakaon naton every day make do para sa aton observation. Okay, mas dako ang percentage ng carbohydrates. Even though no, the proper way of eating meal should be the protein must be observed nga ginakaon naton has a big percentage. Okay, so kita yung Filipino, we are used to that, no? Eat with carbo, sudanta with carbo. Okay, so large variety of grain products including corn, oatmeal, wheat flour, bread, and noodles, and etc. Amo na yan sa Jaya sa ato niya. So the most popular meat in the Philippines is pork. Okay, so kung wala lechon ang ato na table, so para sa aton that is not yet the festa or that is not yet an occasion because ano ni lechon, that is the ano no the highlight, okay, of the food preparation, and also it brings also happiness to the family. Intake of fish declining season is still a major source. Okay, so dami kita din yung mga sa seafoods. Recently consuming more beef, Filipinos use all parts of the animal in their cooking. Yes, just like dinuguan, kare-kare, Okay, the oxtail, the ox tongue, and everything. Ginakaon natin the intestine, the balon-balunan, isophagus, and everything. So, amo na iya ang amazing sa Filipino. Okay? Sometimes nag-intake kita sina mas enjoyable makita natin ang lain-lain nga dishes out of that raw material. Okay? And then Filipinos eat more dairy than most Asian countries. So lactose intolerance is common. Calcium deficiency is still a problem. Okay? So why? Why here in the Philippines the calcium deficiency is still a problem? Because no, so we are in Noninang, we are experiencing osteoporosis, okay? Ang mga teeth nato, dasig siya maguba, okay? It's because of kinakaon naton. Soy milk is more common than dairy milk. So make dairy from the milk of water buffalo. Okay? So we have here the core foods, fruits. Okay, so a principle of food in many Pacific islands is the coconut, and it is widely used in Filipino cooking. Okay, coconut is our a kind of fruit nga very useful, okay, when it comes to culinary. Ang gata, okay, ang coconut meat when we are making the the chicken binakol, okay? So ara da ang iyang water and also the coconut meat and also even magsud ang kita maginatan, okay, mga laing, mga munggo, langka and everything. So with experience fun, okay? So kung nagagamit kita sa gata sa atong ginaluto, fruit cocktail became popular also, particularly when Filipinos added their own ingredients, namely the jackfruit, langka or coconut buko, and palm nuts, or kaong. These ingredients give it a Filipino flair. Okay? So, amula na yung lugar sa ato no, nga, or ang iba nga foreigner are very amazed, okay, sa ating nga food preparation. Kaysa ilaya, ang mga langka is very exotic na nais para sa ilang pananawan. And also this palm nuts. Okay, so we have the kaong. So we are lucky, okay, as Filipino because ang mga raw materials nato within our area lang. Because we considered as a tropical country, so damo katulubo sa ato yung mga fruits nga wala sa iban. That's why that's fruits also the best way or the resources nga maka-create kita lain-lain nga mga cuisine, lain-lain nga food preparation out of that. Okay, so I will share lang no sa akon yung mga experimental cooking sa akon first year so kung amo na siyang akong gina-teach. I am encourage them to use the raw material whatever available in their area. Okay, so the number one raw material na almost of my class, okay, so nakita nila the uses of the glutamate. Okay, so there are some, okay, ang gigamit nila glutamate as in making in burger patty. Okay, so the other one as an alternative in making salad. Okay, so still we are lucky and Filipinos are very very intelligent in preparing food. Okay, and also Filipinos are very nahilig ma-eksperimento. Okay, that is their ano no ng that is their moment na maka-create sila and also to innovate something new out of that raw material. Okay, so imagine no, glutamate, nga tubo-tubo lang daw siya sa kilid or sa higad-higad. And then nakita ko sa mga students ko, so they develop into burger patty. And also the outcome of this burger patty, it seems like a beef. Okay? So kanami isang ano no sa ano sa ila no ng response sa ina evaluator. Okay? So sa mga may-ari evaluator wala sila kabalo kali nga glutamate ina nga flowers. Okay? So we try to we try to be creative and also we encourage ourselves. Okay? So din hindi ta kinahanglan nga i-hold ang ato nga creativity. Okay? So hindi kita confuse, okay, in doing or using such kind of raw material. As long as, tandaan talaga it is, as long as it is edible. Okay? So, paano siya mabala natin yung edible? Through research. Okay? So, we have to research the background of that fruit. Okay? So, next is, wait lang gid na, kay nagalagang ako, hindi nga presentation. Hindi ko siya next. Hindi ko mas... Okay, thank you.
Teka lang.
Okay.
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 Balik ko lang.
Next na?
Next na.
Okay, next pa. Okay, nagka-problem kami sa laptop. Okay.
I-click
Thank
mo
you.
na.
Thank you. So we are also the pickled fruits and vegetables are very popular. Okay, so ang pinaka-known sa aton is the achara. Okay, achara from papaya. Okay, that is an example of a fermented or pickled fruits. And also from the bamboo shoots, even ano no, sa talong, and this is also the sugar beets, okay? They use as our salads, okay? And also the sprout, and then the mushroom, and then carrots. Okay, so sampat ang kaon natong once may ara kita pickled fruits, okay, as our side dish. Okay, ang terms na is the side dish. Okay, so pwede siya magamit as an appetizer because the purpose of appetizer is to open or to arouse the appetite of the consumer or the manugkaon. Okay, the consumption of green vegetables and salads has increased. Okay, so nami especially now no sa pandemic no damo kita mga consciousness when it comes sa food intake naton kinahadlo kita mawaan sa COVID. Yes, that is true. That's why the increase of consumption of red vegetables from the time nga nag-height ang COVID, nag-increase. Okay, because from that kind of food, okay, so we can assure that we can get the vitamins and minerals na kinahanglan for the immune system of our immune system to fight this COVID-19. And we are still lucky enough that we have these available materials within our area only or in our country. Okay, some other countries din nagkapanglagha pa na sila or diin. Okay, so next is Filipinos cook many dishes with vinegar. Okay, so mahilig kita sa aslum. Okay, anything and everything ang ginaluto natin, we have this vinegar. Bagoong or fish paste is a common ingredient in Filipino cook. Okay, ang ginamos. Okay, with mangga. Okay, and even also in preparing salads. Okay, so not necessarily viewers, salads not necessarily only for dessert. Okay, so we have different categories of salad. We have salad as appetizer, salad as side dish, and also salad as a dessert. Okay, so those are the categories of a salad. So regional specialties. Okay, so kada island, kada region, we have also known the word specialties. Ano ang aton specialty? Here is our the adobo. Adobo is best known na ginaluto sa mga Pinoy, even abroad. Okay? So, a characteristics Filipino stew that combines chicken, pork, and fish fried in garlic and lard and then seasoned with soy sauce, vinegar, bay leaf, and peppercorn. Okay? So, this is the best known nga ginaluto sa Pinoy. Okay? So, wala i-adobo sa aton yung handaan, feeling naton niya kulang. Okay? So adobo is the best known dish from the Philippines. Halo-halo. It is a parfait-like dessert consisting of shaved ice, coconut milk, mung beans, purple yam pudding, boiled palm seeds, corn kernels, pineapple jelly, and other ingredients. Halo-halo, okay, kung sa Germany kita, it is known as parfait. When we say kanit parfait, it is a layered, okay, layered cold dessert. Okay, layered with, for example, fruits, cream. Then we have also the ice, then topped with fruits and also custard or ang aton best known nga makita natin si ice cream and also the leche flan. Okay, so we have also here the version of parfait known as the halo-halo. And also another is the kare-kare. It is a stew of beef, oxtail, string beans, tomatoes, onions, and ground peanuts flavored with bagoong fish paste and also lime. Kasi sa kare-kare, the best part na ginagamit natin is the oxtail, na also the ox tongue. Okay? So, ang ginalook forward pagid sa mga iba nga lugar. Ano ni ang sabor sa kare-kare? Why? Okay? So, why we need this fish paste para ma-accompany niya? Okay? The purpose of the fish paste to this kare-kare, okay, it is known as the counterpoint. Okay, so may sige ni counterpoint, pampaagaw sabor. Okay, or it adds alat. Okay, sa ato nga ginakaon nga sudan. It adds alat and also it brings ano na yun, yung brings also an appetizing tastes. Okay, so amo na ang pinaka-highlight sa fish paste na mahatag sa pagluto sa kare-kare. And also we use also ground peanuts to add also a distinct flavor to it to the kare-kare. Okay, so kita ando kanati ang sabor sa kare-kare. So one more thing pagid, the best technique of preparing kare-kare, we have to roast first the the powdered rice. Okay? So ano natin ginapanggaling ang rice and then we're going to roast. Okay? Kaya ang roasted powdered rice, it brings also another distinct flavor to the kare-kare. Okay? Lime, the purpose of lime, it adds also, okay, sourness. Okay, so may araman niya iba, hindi man na niya luyag, but this is the, this is the important nga mga accompany sa pagkaon sa kare-kare. Okay, because Filipinos are mahilig sa aslom, sa maalat, and also sa tamis. Okay, so we have here also the methods of preparation. Even though we are living in the same country, but may mga ara kita nga mga lain-lain nga mga pagpreparar. Pero sa pagpreparar na, even though we have different methods, isa lang ang aton nga punto. We are going to serve with love to our consumers or with our family. So before outside influences, Filipinos use their hands to eat. Okay, so wala pa tayo sa nagkakabiyertos. But with Western influences and the introduction of eating utensils such as knives, forks, and spoons, they have adapted their ways. That's the time no, nga gin-introduce na ginatawag natin nga fine dining through the influences of the Western. Okay? So what makes the Philippine method combining of foods different? Okay, so ano kuno ang kinalain sa Pinoy ang way or method nila sa pagluto? Foods are typically boiled or steamed. Okay? Traditional diet is higher in fat than other Asian countries. So mahilig kita magisa-gisa. Okay, so amo na ang pinaka-distinct pag sa Pinoy, mahilig kita maggisa. Okay, so mahilig kita magamit mantika or mahilig kita magamit sa some fat of baboy para himuon siya as our oil or our panggisa. Okay? So isa pagid sa mga influence sa paggisa, the other is gagamit kita sa butter. That butter na ginagamit as our way of cooking, nag-influence naman viewers are the Europeans or another country nga nag-influence ato are the Europeans. They are using and also the French cuisine. Okay? French cuisine ang nag-introduce pagit sa aton sa paggamit ng olive oil, butter, and using of dairies. Okay, so even though nga damdam kita fusions, still our heart Pinoy Japon. We love to eat with our family and we have this attitude nga kinalan manamit ang aton nga lutuon para sa aton family. Okay, what are the characteristics of cuisine? So cuisine is style of cooking characterized by distinctive ingredients, techniques, and dishes, and usually associated with a specific culture or geographic region. So, regional food preparation traditions, customs, and ingredients often combine to create dishes unique to a particular region. That's why we have this specialty. Okay? So, ako yan kay Tagasilay. What is our specialty? Okay, so Tagasilay, since ara kami da sa more of the plantation is a sugar cane, so more sa tamis. Okay, so we have there the guapol pie of ideal, okay, meaning more on sweets kami, and also the piaya. We are known also of our piaya. That is the specialty of the region, or also the specialty of the local. Okay. So, what is the meaning of the Philippine cuisine? Philippine cuisine, the style of food making and the food associated with it have evolved over many centuries from their Austronesian origins. It is shared by Malaysian and Indonesian cuisines. So, meaning mahilig kita sa spices. Because the Malaysian and Indonesian, sila ni ang nag-bring on sa atin sa spices. To a mixed cuisine of Indian, Chinese, Spanish, and American influences in line with the major waves of influence that had enriched the culture of the Filipinos. Okay, so this Indian, Chinese, that's why may ara kita nga taste preferences, no? Sweet and sour. Okay, sweet and sour, amo na siya ang naano na to, no, nakuha na to sa Chinese. Indian, okay, using a strong type of herbs, just like for example the curry. Spanish with the use of olive oil and also a tomato, okay, as part of their sauces. And also American influences more on also in steak. Okay, so that's why yung steak may harap sila tatlo ka category. Okay. Ang Filipino cuisine is popular for its delicious taste and appetizing aroma. Yes, kaya may ara kita yung aroma nga daw different. Kiti mahilig kita sa gisa. That's why do ka aromatic kita sa aton yung ginapangluto. It's because of mahilig kita sa saute, herbs and spices. Wala kita nagalimit sa pagbutang kay ang aton lagi punto. Aton purpose is to provide a very good taste nga pagkaon para sa aton nga visitors. Okay, kasami kita ng mga Pinoy galuto kita para sa atong bisita because we are known with our hospitality. Okay, so you can easily tell apart Filipino food from other cuisines due to its color and the manner it is served to. We are very artistic. Okay, we are very artistic in delivering or plating sa mga pagkaon. Okay, sa mga color, because color is the number one quality of the foods nga makita una. Okay, because of our eyes, siya na ang mauna hambal sa brain. That food is good through the color. Makita natin. And also, sa iya nga presentation. Okay, it is served to, its distinctive colors, aroma, and flavor result in a full sensory experience with each bite. Okay? So sa tsura pa lang, ulam na. Okay? So amo na permi ang term, no? Ulam na pag makita ta pa lang sa itsura. Okay? So amo na siyang tanda nato, no? Sa pagpreparar, sa color, we have to maintain the quality of the food. Para makabal kita that food is namit. Okay? That food is well-mannered nga ginupra. Okay? Limpyo. Okay? Sana siya ginalantaw sa aton. Because Pinoy, okay, nga kita gina-consider as also nga limpyo magawi kag mag-preparar sa pagkaon. Okay? And what makes Filipino cuisine unique again? So Filipino food is making waves across the globe due to its delicious blend of rich flavors and unique textures that create a special dining experience for any individual. Okay, so number one example of this unique texture is our lechon. Okay, so ang pinaka-highlight is the panit or the skin. Okay, it must be ng crunchy. Okay, so amo na siya ang look forward. That is ang nilamin nila, we have a unique texture. Okay, so we have a unique flavor with such a diverse range of meat, seafood, vegetables, and rice, along with delectable Pinoy desserts in Oregon. Oregon is a country. Okay, so mas ano kita to, mas well-known kita sa iba niya lugar. It's because of our uniqueness nga gina-prepare naton sa pagkaon. Okay, so imagine, balalo-halo may munggo. Preparar mo ni nga ang munggo, pwede siya gali mahimo as dessert. Okay, so a Filipino menu offers a little bit of everything for everyone. If you're left wondering what makes Filipino cuisine so special, here are a few reasons why. Okay, so identify. So number one, okay, what makes Filipino cuisine unique? Number one is it's a mix of different cultures because we influenced by many influencers. Okay, so there's a reason why Filipino cuisine is known as the original fusion cuisine across the globe. Filipino food continues to surprise people due to its distinct taste, creativity, and diversity. The reason why Pinoy food is so unique is that it draws inspiration from several influences, and you can definitely taste the Spanish, Chinese, India, and Western influences with each dish. Okay? So imagine na sa simple tala ng fiesta wala ta kali kabalo nga na-apply tatanan ang na-influence nga mga pagkaon sa ato. We have this Valenciana. Okay? That Valenciana, okay, so na-inspire ta na sa ilang nga paella or the paella from Spain. Okay? The spaghetti also from the ano no, French cuisine. And then also sweet and sour from India, or rather from Chinese or China. India, we have this chicken curry. Wala tagali kabalo nga ano na na naka international cuisine ang pagprepara nato sa simple ta nga piyesta nga preparasyon or mga pagkaon. It's because of the influencer or sila ni ang nag-influence aton. So we have variety of preferences or mga preparation sa mga pagkaon sa aton nga table which nga gina-enjoy sa aton nga mga family and also our visitors. Moreover, Filipino dishes in Happy Valley, Oregon are inspired by different cooking methods in various regions in the Philippines. So each region in the Philippine archipelago uses a different cooking approach to various dishes, creating its own distinct taste. Okay, so we will take the cooking approach. We have the steaming, we have the roasting, we have the broiling, we have taying. Okay, so lain-lain kita mga techniques sa pagprepare sang pagkaon. But sit to eat, we will sit to eat that all the time. Even though we have different techniques in way of cooking, isa lang ang punto na to, makahatag kita sa quality nga pagkaon para sa ating visitors and also our family. Number two, it offers distinctive aromas, flavors, and colors. Filipino cuisine is popular for its delicious taste and appetizing aroma. So you can easily tell apart Filipino food from other cuisines due to its color and the manner it is served to. Its distinctive colors, aroma, and flavor result in a full sensory experience with each bite. So each ingredient is carefully prepared and added to create each Pinoy dish offering a balance of flavors that will surely satisfy your palate preferences. Okay, so amo lang gina pinaka-importante dira. Okay, nga masatisfy ang aton nga taste buds or our palate preferences. Ang Pinoy sadya, no? Pag ang bakit tinola, isa lang yung mabanaton. Okay, once na tinola nga isda, aslum. Okay, tinola nga manok, dapat may kapayas. Okay, so may ara kita preferences. Okay, so mahilig kita sa aslum, mahilig kita sa kahang, mahilig kita sa maasin. Okay, so we have this balance sa ginatawag natin nga flavor. And also we are known with its creativity. Okay? So makaon na lang gid ma-plating pa. Okay? And creativity also in using some herbs and spices. Filipinos are known for their creativity in the kitchen, whipping up unique dishes enjoyed by many across the globe. Due to its geographical location, the Philippines is abundant in a diverse species of seafood, herbs, spices, vegetables, tropical fruits, and more. This has provided Pinoy cooks with the resources to get creative in the kitchen, even using unconventional ingredients like pig's blood in dinuguan or pig head and chicken liver in sizzling sisig. Sa Pinoy, walang usik. Okay? So sa Pinoy, wala gitaya usik. So everything na makita natin sa raw material from chicken and also pig, pwede siya maluto. Okay, so imagine ang manok, no? Kuko na lang niya ang hindi ta makaon. Okay, so we have the chicken feet, okay, nga ginaasal-asal. And also we have the buffalo wings, ang iyang wings. Okay, so it turned out as sumsuman, okay, or pulutan, or pwede man siya as our dish or our main dish. Dinuguan. Okay, so balon-baluna na lagid na or intestine, pwede pa siya masudan. Okay, so nami iya kong Pinoy nga magkapagkaon. Number 4, it offers a diverse menu fit for any occasion. So another defining feature of Filipino cuisine is its diversity when it comes to meals and desserts. Okay, biskan diin lang, versatile ang Filipino cuisine. From adobo to paksiw, Pinoy food offers a bit of everything to satisfy different individuals. So, if you're hosting an upcoming event, consider serving Filipino food and dessert. Your guests will surely enjoy the dining experience. Yes. Na enjoyable gid yan, no? Very festive ang Pinoy magpreparar sa mga dishes. Okay? Very, very special ang pagpreparar sa Pinoy sa mga pagkaon para sa okasyon. So imagine yung karatel nung kita kapin pag mong Christmas, okay, only no ang Philippines ang ginaamay longest nga ano no nga Christmas experience. Okay, from September pa lang daan niya, nag-start na da. Okay, nag-start kita collecting ideas, ano naman ang theme, okay, ano ang mga pagkaon, and then the time ni will come, ano na siya na Christmas, so everything makita na natin sa table because we are happy, okay, we are very excited to prepare a dish kapit pagit kong family gatherings. Okay, so amo na ang nami sa Pinoy. We are known also from aside from hospitable, we are known also of the close family ties. And we have here also what are the two characteristics of food. Okay, so we have to maintain these two characteristics of food. Number 1 is sensory quality. Okay, so we have to maintain the color, the flavor, texture, size, shape, appearance, freedom from defects. Okay, so dapat wala sang dunot ng sabor or panos ng sabor na dapat delectable. Mas nami ang iya itsura, nami ang pag-plate. Okay, and then nutritional quality. We ensure also the food intake na ginahatag naton sa aton consumer or sa aton nga mga bisita maka-gain man sila sa vitamins and minerals, protein, energy as carbohydrate or fat, and fiber content. Okay, so we will see to it no nga maka ano sila nga maka ang food nga gina-prepare sila maka-gain sila or makakuha sila sa nutritional quality. We're not aiming only nga makakaon sila but we aim to provide them this nutrition or nutrients sa makuha na sa ilang nga kinakaon. Okay, example talaga ang ating kabataan or ating mga manghod dapat kaon ka mo prutas para maka-gain ka mo or makakuha ka mo vitamin C. Isa mo ng purpose. Okay? And then another we have, so how does Filipino cuisine reflect the Filipino culture? Paano? So Filipino food reflects the culture of the Filipinos, said Barbara de los Reyes. Filipino families, she said, are fond of having a mix of various dishes on one dining table, and it reflects the hospitality of the Filipinos and the culture of close family ties. So when we eat in our homes, we are always together. Okay? So makaon na lagi na hindi pa kakaon na yun. Kay tagon pati si lolo, si lola, si inabro, si pakaisa, si manghod, kundi dapat tipon. Amo niya ang unique sa aton. Amo na yung unique na kultura sa Pinoy. Kay hopefully no sa next ng mga generation hindi na siya madula. It's because of the influence also of the gadget. May tendency nga una lang da kayo karon lang ko may ginatapos pa ko. Okay, so hopefully someday hindi na siya madula nga kultura. Okay, and we will maintain always to prepare food para sa ating family on time kay para nga makapungko kita on time man sa aton nga pagkaon. Kay amo lang ni siya, amo lang gid na siya makapatawag sa aton attention ang mga pagkaon. Okay, yes, luto na ang adobo. Okay, excited na ko magkaon. Kay makaon na ta. Okay, kay because naluto na ni nanay. Okay, so we will encourage always ourselves na magkaon kita on time. Kay basi magmasakit man kita. Sama na ang natawo naton. Okay? Distinct characteristics of Philippine cuisine. Philippine cuisine is distinguished by its bold combination of sweet, sour, and salty flavors. Okay, so amo nino, that's why no, mga damo Pinoy subok ang nag-dialysis because we are fond of eating salty flavors. Okay, so this time our health dapat i-consider taman all the time. Okay, so we can eat, pwede man Japon, but in moderation. Okay? So Filipino cuisine, okay, so we have is composed of the cuisines of 144 distinct ethno-linguistic groups found throughout the Philippine archipelago. Kasi imagine we have this 144 distinct cuisine. Wala pa na labot, wala pa na upod ang mga wala pa na publish ng mga ingredients or mga recipe. Okay, so that's why ang akong mga students, kina-encourage ko gid no, i-establish anay nila ilang recipe before na nila i-publish para mag-add man or maging additional recipe sa Philippine cuisine. Okay? So what difference between Filipino and Asian cuisine? So while other Asian cuisines may be known for a more subtle delivery and presentation, Filipino cuisine is often delivered all at once in a single presentation. Counterpoint is a feature in Philippine cuisine which normally comes in a pairing of something sweet with something salty and result in surprisingly pleasing combination. Let's try later what are the examples of the counterpoint foods. Filipino foods is a unique blend of flavor and texture. Okay? It it's not just about eating, it's also about family, friends, and the culture that surrounds them. Filipino cuisine has been influenced by other cultures like Chinese, Spanish, or American, but with its own twist. Okay? Even though no na-influence na kita, mahilig ang Pinoy mag-twist. Okay? So dishes from this island country are very flavorful and colorful at the same time. Okay, imagine na lang atong fruit salad that is very colorful. Okay, buko pandan. They can combine vegetables, seafood, lean meat, and many other ingredients in one dish. Make it have a unique aroma, taste, and look appealing. Example of this, our chicken pinakol, okay, and also our Valenciana, and also we have this kari-kari, no? Even though may yellow color na siya or yellowish in color, still nag-add kita sa green color just to enhance the color. Okay, so amo na siya ang isa ka kultura sa pagpreparar sa pagkaon sa mga Pinoy. Kailangan mahilig kita sa colorful, wala kita prepara sa color nga do ka dull. Okay, once ka ni dull na ang color, meaning so, amo na siya, di ba lang ko sa inyo, no? Ang eyes naton, amo na siya deliver sa aton yung brain that food is good or namit. Okay, once dalo ka rin color, mamak, hindi ko na iduduwa-duwa, na imagkaon. Okay, because the color is the number one preference nga consider naton that food is in quality. Okay, so here, what is this counterpoint? Counterpoint is a feature in Philippine cuisine which normally comes in a pairing of something sweet with something salty and results in surprisingly pleasing combinations. Examples, we have champurrado. Okay, champurrado or ang lugaw na kami ko rice porridge, kinaparisan sang tuyo or uga. Salted sun-dried fish. Okay, so imagine lang kung ano kaano sa aton weird sa aton yung mag-prepare, but still it creates another taste and creates another surprising pleasing combination. Okay, so kare-kare makaon na lang gid ko kare-kare butakan ko pag ginamos. Okay, kay ara na di ang highlight sang sabor sang kare-kare sa ginamos. Okay? Ay, manok tapos na ko, how? So, in conclusion, food and the way it is prepared shapes the lifestyle of everyone around it and plays an important role in social status. So, personal and cultural identity and religion, there is much to be said in the way a person prepares a meal, the ingredients used, and what recipe was given, even how the meal was shared and dined, can say a lot about where someone is from and who they are. Yes, someone's cultural profile is comprised by food. It holds everything that is significant to that person. It varies from table to table, and those variations make social relationships and point out the differences. Okay, so iba't-ibang luto, but still, we have this Pinoy ang puso. So, kandiin kita nga country, our Pinoy na puso, naka, ano ni, naka, ano gid siya, naka-compact. Okay, so wala sa iba nga kakas or maka-cast out sang Pinoy nga puso. I have here also the video presentation regarding that. Okay, where is it? Wait. Okay, this is an example. Okay, so dasig lang man ni siya.
Everyone told me I could do.
Okay, thank you.
Do it. From the beginning.
Where does Filipino fit in this conversation? Where do I fit in this conversation? Do you even know what a Filipino represents or what we're about?
And he was an advisor, and he looked at all of us and said, technically, you guys should fail. You should not exist. You're friends, family, relatives, in relationships. You have no money. You're people of color in the food industry trying to do Filipino food.
My mother said, do not come home.
My mom was like, you can't do that. I was like, watch me.
If I could do
Fine dining, I could make a sandwich. So I made a sandwich. The first thing you learn as a Filipino American kid is to make eggs. And so it just made sense to do egg slut. And next thing you know, like everyone wanted to talk to me.
It was remarkable. And it wound up being like a 3-hour wait for a table and then a 2-month wait for a reservation after week 3 or 4.
We quit our jobs to work 3 days a week, to make money 3 days a week.
But then for us to be able to fill each night out, that was a success.
Now it's beyond opening a restaurant. It's how do we sustain? Everyone wants and craves success, but once you get success, what do you do next? How do you pay it forward? How do you make it last forever?
I think the timing is ideal. There's a lot of publicity proclaiming this is the next big thing.
I think the impact of Filipino food becoming popular is just almost justifying our culture. In order for us to be accepted and not be considered third world minority, our food has to speak volumes.
Okay, that ends my presentation this afternoon. I hope you guys may ara kami nakuha and also learnings. Always bear in mind, even though of the different influences, still we have to this heart as Filipino. We should be proud of wherever we are and wherever we go. Still, we are Pinoy. That's all for the day, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jonah M. Tarrosa, for your topic for today. This is a bit of interesting topic, and it is really good to know that amidst all the influences around us that influenced our cuisines, yet Filipino food has paved its way to its preservation. To our viewers today, if you have questions, you may comment down in our comment box and we will bring it up to our speaker for today. There actually means, Mr. Rosa, there are a lot of comments regarding the how mouth-watering your presentations are, and I think they are really engaged now and are encouraged to preserve what our food is influence in our lives. And it is really good to know that the food and the way it is prepared shapes the lifestyle of everyone around us. Mr. Rosa, may I ask a question? With regards to innovating our food recipes, our cuisines, how can we be able to still preserve uh, the characteristic of a cuisine that is truly a Filipino cuisine still?
Okay, in innovating food, always remember, even though non-infused na siya sa mga different spices, we should consider the culture of the Pinoy. What are the preferences of a Pinoy dish? Ibala na ano tato no, na deliver tato kagina. We influence with sourness, saltiness, and also the sweetness. Isa lang na mabalaan ko is the quality also. Okay, the color, the aroma, and also the texture should always be maintained at all times even though biskan anong pa na siya ka-innovate. Okay? So, dapat hindi ma-harm ang taste, texture, and the color. Okay? And your heart as well as Pinoy. Okay? As a Pinoy. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss. Now that the food industry has opened its way to only restaurants with Miss, just like only rice and viands, how can we be able to still uh, be so
Maintain.
competent compared na lang sa mga samgyupsal, sa mga only wings, which are mostly styled in Chinese way, the Korean way. How can we infuse mix or how can we still brought up Filipino cuisine or characteristic in those variants, miss?
Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so we know Filipino is a good imitator also, right? And Filipinos also are very mahilig sa trendsetter. Pero isa lang mambal ko, ang amo na nga treat or amo na siya nga treat, very passing na sa Pinoy because remember our staple food is rice. Gabalik kita permi. Okay, so dapat hindi kita makulbaan. Okay, basta madula ng Filipino cuisine. That's why may mga ano kita naman mga onion rice. Okay, because Filipino fan eating rice. Ang mga samgyupsal is passing lang na uso lang na siya. Pero balik kita gihapon sa aton kultura. Ang Pinoy is a trendsetter at all times, right? Okay, so amo tong bako pag ginakinanan. I maintain tagid ang heart naton as Filipino. Okay, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much, miss. I think wala pa questions sa aton comment section.
Nakabuhat gani sa ila. May mga student ko din nakita ko. Si Queenie. Hi, Queenie. Okay, food trades from Alihis. Welcome here.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us to our webinar today. No? Again, if you have questions, don't hesitate to comment in our comment box because we will brought it up to Miss Jonah A.
Hindi mo huya ah.
Naghambal din ito. Why pa ko bala ka panyaga kay nagpa-exam daw. Gusto mo naman ko sining webinar. From Alpha.
Gani, actually, wala akong gani ka-conduct exam sa ako student kay ginunat ko hindi para sa inyo tanan.
Same with
I-reschedule ko gid.
Jorelyn Vallejo Kabata. Gingutom daw siya, miss.
It's because of the pictures, no? Because Filipino foods are very appetizing, pleasing to the eyes. Okay, so amo ta na iya ka-creative og preparar pagkaon. Some more questions? So wala kita audience from teachers. Okay. Okay.
Again, to our viewers, you may comment down your questions. Press to brought it up to our speaker, Miss Jonah M. Tarrosa. Sir, may
No
question
more
ka ba, sir? Wala. Wala na siguro.
question? Wala naman guro.
Right now.
Kasi iban ka exam. Ka-exam week sa po.
Oo, exam week, Miss.
Mm.
Yeah, I think wala na siya. Thank you so much to our viewers, and thank you so much again to Miss Jonah M. Tarrosa, our speaker for today. Without further ado, let's proceed to the awarding of certificates and appreciation. Now presented on our screen is the Certificate of Appreciation awarded by Carlos Hilado Memorial State College to Miss Jonah A. Tarrosa, Masters of Technology Management, for her generosity to share her skills and expertise as resource speaker in Iba't-ibang Luto, Pinoy ang Puso, in a webinar as part of our celebration of Filipino Food Month, given this 28th day of April 2022 at Carlos Hilado Memorial State University, the Lisay Campus, Negros Occidental. Signed by Engineer Russell M. De La Torre, PhD of TM, the Dean of College of Industrial Technology, and the Director of External Affairs, Mr. Roderick K. Samonte. Let's give her a virtual clap. Thank you so much, Ms. Jonah.
Welcome so much, and thank you also for this very, very big opportunity, and for sharing my ideas to everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss. At this moment, let us hear a closing remarks from the Director for Student Affairs and Services, Dr. Janet P. Espinosa.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bourbano. In behalf of the Office for Student Affairs, I would like to extend my gratitude to Ms. Jonah Tarrosa for gracing the occasion in our celebration of Filipino Food Month for the month of April with the theme Iba't-ibang Luto, Pinoy ang Puso. Thank you very much for sharing with us, especially on some of the interesting issues or interesting, shall we say, concepts, which included the historical content of the Filipino food. It was actually very interesting. Even our core foods, also the regional specialties that we have, the methods of preparation. Why is the Filipino cuisine unique? It's because of the mixture of influences that we have, specifically from the countries which were able to colonize us. So we consider it very insignificant, but indeed these people who were able to be with us a long time ago, these colonizers, really influenced our food culture in a sense. But what makes the Filipino cuisine special? It's because when we cook, our heart goes with it. So for those who are into this arena, specifically headed by Mr. Rosa, thank you very much. Daw ginguto man kami guro nga duha ni Ms. Berbano sang lantaw ay. It was really very interesting, a very interesting presentation. And I would like also to extend my gratitude to Mr. Samonte, the Director of the Center for External Affairs, for facilitating this event. Again, thank you very much, Mr. Rosa, and we hope that you all have learned from what you have seen and what you have listened to this afternoon. Thank you very much, and let us all keep our bodies strong, healthy, in spite of this pandemic time. Thank you very much. Salamat.
Welcome
Thank
so
you
much,
so
ma'am.
much. Dr. Janet P. Espinosa, for that very wonderful message. So I would like to remind our viewers that our evaluation form is posted in CAMC External Affairs page. Thank you so much once again, Ms. Jonah M. Tarrosa.
Thank you,
At this
man, and
moment,
welcome.
thank you so much, Miss. And at this moment, let us sing our CAMC hymn. While waiting, again, food is not rational. Food is culture, habit, craving, and identity. And food by Filipinos is a unique blend of flavors and textures. And it is not just about eating, it is also about family, friends, and the culture that surrounds them. So, food and the way it is prepared shapes the lifestyle of everyone around it and plays an important role in social status, personal and cultural identity, and religion. There is much more to be said in the way a person prepares a meal, and these ingredients used and what recipe was given, even how the meal was shared and dined, can say a lot about where someone is from and who they are. Someone's cultural profile is comprised by food. It holds everything that is significant to that person. It varies from table to table, and those variations make social relationships and point out the differences.
Always from stars we stand and fall, with hope beside as it does fall. Tears on the anvil stole the hymn to lead the song. Come see dear, come see the Lord, hope and joy. Science, technology, edu deploy to you. Still don't quench the thirst for knowledge and skill. Oh, hail, we pledge our loyalty, and all our toils for the glory be to the skies, the land, the noble blue. Our seed to thee will be true. Oh, hail, the pioneering days will end, and success or stress we'll sure portend.